The Food and Drug Administration is taking action to limit lead in baby food. According to the agency, exposure to the toxic metal can be harmful to developing brains. The FDA now proposing new guidance to help lower lead concentrations in processed foods for babies and children under the age of 2. It estimates these changes could reduce exposure by about 25%. It's a significant number. Here now to talk more about this, former FDA Associate Commissioner, Mr. Peter Pitts. Peter, thank you so much for being with us. This is really concerning. We know that traces of lead are in our food supply, but how worrisome is it that the FDA had to make this move when it comes to baby food?
Well, what's interesting is, the FDA wants to limit lead exposure between 10 and 20 parts per billion. And that kind of sets up the question, well, what was it before? And the answer was there was no standard. The only standard the FDA had was for arsenic in infant rice formula, and that was 100 parts per billion. What the FDA has seen over the course of time through various types of testing on the state and local levels is that lead is simply increasing in various food products, baby formulas most, frustratingly, and the FDA wants manufacturers to do something about it. They haven't suggested that it's mandatory. They're not telling manufacturers what to do. But these are the new standards that the FDA wants manufacturers to achieve, and then the agency will make its decision whether or not to recall products or punish companies who aren't doing the right thing.
Yeah, this is really concerning. When you think about lead has been removed from paint products because of the risk that it can pose. Peter, what would your advice be to a parent of a child 2 or under, with this new guidance?
Well, there are lots of things to talk about heavy metals, whether it's lead or mercury or arsenic, and it's all bad. But the most important thing to communicate to parents is the amount of heavy metals in baby formula right now is not going to harm your child. They are within limits, but less is better. And we all have got to be aware of these things because heavy metals are cumulative over the course of time. And if you give a child a product that chronically has too much lead, you can have serious issues. So be aware, but don't be frightened. And if you have concerns, absolutely speak to your pediatrician.
And Peter, as we said at the top of this, there can be lead, traces of lead in other foods. Consumer Reports now says there are concerns related to dark chocolate. I know a lot of people will be disappointed about that. Apparently, they tested 28 different dark chocolates. They found 2 harmful heavy metals, cadmium and lead. So let's just expand and look at the big picture here. How safe is our food?
Our food supply is safe. Just because traces of heavy metals appear in baby food or in chocolate or oftentimes in hard candy, oftentimes hard candies from Mexico, does not mean that they are unsafe. It simply means they need to be safer. Less is better. It does not mean these candies or the baby formula or chocolates are dangerous. It simply means we need to do a better job making sure the purity of these products is a top FDA concern.
All right. I like what you said there. Doesn't mean they're unsafe. It just means they need to be and can be safer. All right. Peter Pitts, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.